Purple Radiance Technologies welcome you all for the perfect solution for all types of crime investigation. About us, we are the global provider of intelligence, crime investigation, and multimedia software. Our missions are to play a key role in enriching every product experience and expand our global market, leadership in crime investigation and multimedia domain. We provide a helping hand towards the betterment of the society in terms of intelligence and softwares. Our network, we operate all over India, more than 1,600 clients. We proudly serve each and every domain of law enforcement agencies, and we also present overseas. So why Purple Radiance? Here are our values. People, integrity are our honor. Excellence and innovation are our passion. Useful for all types of crime investigation. Useful for of advanced technology with more visualization. Largest client base again. Professional, courteous and knowledgeable service. Competitive pricing are the main reasons that you should go and opt for Purple Radiance. Some of our products, CDR Analysis Software, which stands for Call Detail Record. It's a main software, it's a main product, client architecture for the same and training for the same. Our clients, some of the central agencies like Central Bureau of Investigation, Army Intelligence, National Investigation Agency, Income Tax Department and more. Regional agencies, as you can see, SP officers and commissionerates in various states of Maharashtra, Special Task Force, Anti-Terrorist Squad in one of the Mumbai's, which is the financial capital of India, and crime investigation departments of various states. We also present, as mentioned, in overseas, that law enforcement agencies in Iraq, competencies, Cote d'Ivoire, Intech Solutions, Germany. Some highlights, you can produce more than 1,000 reports. We have online customer support, free of cost upgrades for 1 year. Development team, an informative training program. Listing important features, you can see link analysis, pattern analysis, split analysis, social insights, suspect list, hassle-free data importing, support SDRs, stands for subscriber details record, automatic select detection, and cell track option. Again, to summarize, it's useful for all types of crime investigation. It helps introduce stress, gives you more time to work on field, use of advanced technology with more visualization, easy user interface, competitive pricing, and again, satisfaction guaranteed. Now, the client-server architecture, very in brief, no need to upload all the SDRs or all your data on every system, as it can be imported through server on which it is updated. Can collate suspect list from all type on systems and servers or vice versa. Helps in analyzing data under one platform. For any references, for any calls, you can call us, Mr. Deepak Pathare, his cell phone number, our office number, our mail ID, website of the company, and the address. Thank you. Hello and welcome all. As you can see, this is the login page. After entering my username and password, I can directly move into the home page of the software. This is the home page. This is the uploading page. This is the settings page, help, and several other options. We'll see one by one. First, a single number. It means you can analyze only one number. Select the particular case, the country, the provider, for example, Airtel, and we have two options here, selected or all. And selected, you can view or selected period, for example, morning 3 to 6, and for all period, the whole data you can analyze at once. This is the first tab. You can see the common caller summary. It shows the frequency analysis of target number. This is our target number 559. How many other parties he have called. So these many other parties he have called. It will show you this other parties, Mother Circle and Airtel, the total number of calls by target number to this other party. This is 29 calls. The duration of those calls in seconds, 18 outgoing calls, 11 incoming calls, the outgoing and incoming SMSs. Now after uploading the SDRs, subscriber detail record, the cafe or ownership, that is customer application form, you can able to see the name and addresses of all the other parties right here. So 29 calls, the details, click on this particular number. You can see the details that this target number he has called to this other party, on which date, on which time, the call type, whether it is an incoming or outgoing call or SMSs, the duration of each call, the handset of target number, and the location or tower or cell ID of target number. We have various options. If you have to print out, you have to take a printout of this, then you can export in various format, whichever format you want. You can find any number here, you can replace, you can apply a filters, you can highlight a particular number, you can got a sum, you can get a count, you can, if a printer is connected to this machine, you can take a printout directly or fit to page, it will be directly fit, and you can able to view all the addresses properly. So these are all the cell IDs and addresses of this target number. So these are the details of these 29 calls. So you can able to see the outgoing or incoming, whichever format, the duration of each call, the target numbers IMEI, and the cell ID or tower or the location of target number. So it means that under this tower or this address, your target number was present and he has called to this other party on 28th of May, 1638. Next, chart. If you want to view graphical, there are various kinds of chart. I'll select any one chart, parameter, call types. Yeah, you can able to see the target number's calling pattern. So he executes more on outgoing call and SMS is very few. Next, change the parameter, circle and provider. It will show you which other party he's calling. And third, weekdays. On which day he is maximum active. So you can able to see that this target number is active more on Saturday. Archive, you can able to see all the past history records. Cell ID summary, it will show you the target number's favorite location. So you can see that your target number is under this cell ID. He is doing maximum number of calls, that is 49 calls. Next, IMEI summary, how many handsets he have used. So in this case, he have used 3 to 4 handsets. These are the handsets. The total number of calls made from each particular handset, the outgoing, incoming. The next tab stands for first call, last call. It shows you the night location of each day. So first call, last call will explain you, will exhibit the first call of a day and the last call of a day. For example, the crime has happened on 28th of May 2011. So on 28th of May at morning 8:23, this was target number's first call, was the outgoing call to this other party, and your target number was under this tower or cell ID or location. The same day, 28th of May at night 10:13, this was the last call, incoming call to other party by this other party, and the target number was under different cell ID. Again, right click fit to page, you can able to see the 28th of May, the details, and these are the locations of target number. So you will able to see the first, last call of each day. This is the next tab, first call, last call summary. Now the first call, last call was the detail. This is the summary that gives locations of target number from where first and last calls for each day are made. So the summary of first and last call you can able to see. The next tab, first call, last call, other party, OP. OP stands for other party. So you will able to see the target number, and this other party is calling. Total calls were 29, but the first call to this other party by our target number was on this date and time, and the last call was this date and time. This other party, you can see this other party, the total calls by target number to this other party is 15, but only a duration of just 5 hours. So first call on 28th of May at evening 5:20, and the last call again the same day, May 28th, and timings are 10:13. So this could be your target number. Map. For map you need a good internet connection. You are able to see the target number's location in Google Map. Yeah. If you want to see the time, the next tab is with time. You will be able to see the particular date and time, on which day and which time he was present at that particular location. The next important tab is moving path. It will show you you can view in map view, on satellite view, whichever suits you. I'll zoom a bit. This was the first call by target number from this location. I'll start. Right. So you can see the target number's moving path. That's an approximate path. It will show you tower to tower. You can zoom a bit more. You can get the exact view. You will be able to see that he is right now on summary National Highway 83. The next tab, path at once. It will display you the complete path of target number at once. So you can able to see his reach, his presence, his extents, all call locations. If you want to see all his calls at once, this is the tab. So all calls by target number. In Google Earth, we can view this in 3D. Again, Google Earth needs a very good internet speed. Yeah, the calls are being loading. Exactly. These are the calls, these are the locations. I'll select an option here, play to. It will display you one by one calls. And the top left corner you can see the slider. So this call was made on 26th of May, and it will go on accordingly. Yeah. The third call. You can pause here. You can view the cell ID by clicking on this location. You can view the slider, the 28th of May at morning 1:34 a.m. This was the call made by target number. Here are the various options of Google Earth. You can view. The next tab, it's a kind of offline map, a movement of target numbers. The complete CDR of target number. It will show you the mobile number, the other party, the name and address of the other parties. If you have uploaded the SDRs, the call type, the IMEI used by target number, the date, the time, the duration, the cell ID, the address, and the latitude and longitude of each and every tower. The same thing, it will show you a route of target number, tower to tower. Split analysis, an important feature. You can split the data or the CDR. I am splitting 24 hours, 27th, 28th, and the 29th. So I've split my data in 3 parts. By clicking on get data, you will able to see that these two numbers are those of the party the target number have contacted in part 2 and part 3. So 27th of May and 28th of May. Part 2, part 3. Now, if a case happens that the crime has happened in this one day, 27th or 28th of May, so we want to view only those numbers contacted by target number and only in part 2, that is on 27th and 28th of May. So these are the part 2 numbers. So you can split, you can get data, you can fetch those other parties who are directly connected with target numbers only on this crime day or crime duration. You can again take a printout, you can export it. The next tab, daily called, it will show you how many days the target number was contacted to which other parties. Daily called advance, ADV, it stands for advance the number of days he has called to this other party. Same thing, daily location, it gives for how many days target number was on particular location. So on this cell ID or location he was present 2 days. And again the same thing, daily location advance, it will show you the cell ID's address and the number of days. Location periodic, it will exhibit for on which day the target number was present under this cell ID how many times. So the 38 total is the number of conversations either he have made or he have received any calls or SMS. In India there is a particular word called Reiki, so he must be watchful on 28th of May under this location 38 times. Pattern analysis, advanced feature, it will show you a pattern between 2 other parties to up to 10. By showing pattern you can see the target number, that is 559, he calls to first 929 and immediately he calls to 7953. Look at this one. The target number is calling to 929. These are the details. Yeah, and after 929 he is again 415. After clicking on this, as we have seen earlier, you can see the details on which date and time that particular pattern was following. If I increase the level 3, it will show you between 3 other parties. So target number 7739 663559 is calling to first other party 4440 and immediately 929 and immediately 415. The same thing, location analysis, it will track down the location, frequent locations of target numbers. In custom pattern, you can able to see the pattern between 2 other parties. Links, it will show the relation in graphical format. We'll see this later. And there's 4 tabs are the outgoing calls, the incoming calls, and outgoing and incoming SMSs of target numbers. We have completed this single number. We'll move on to multiple number. In this multiple number, I'll again select the particular case and select all provider. So in a case of terrorist outbreak, I have 4 suspected numbers. I've selected all period. The first tab, summary, it will show you, it will display you the total number of calls, the summary of each and every target numbers. So now we have 4 target numbers. Chart, the same thing, it will show you all 4 target numbers are active on calls and very few they are active on SMSs. Detailed summary, that will show you the detailed calls separated by incoming and outgoing calls of all target numbers. So first is 559, the first target number in chronological order. The second is 654. You can able to see here. The third would be 851. Yes, and the last but not the least is 421. Sorry, 420. The mixed calls, it gives all calls of selected target numbers sorted by date and time. This will help you to track down all 4 people or all 4 target numbers, whether they are present on the same location or not. So the result is displayed according to date and time. I'll expand this, the time. The next tab, map, that will show you the locations of all 4 numbers simultaneously. Again, the feature requires net connection. In fact, a good net connection. So you can see that this 559 was active in one state of India, and the rest of 3, they are active in another state. So he must be a boss. Common callers, you can able to see the common caller of all 4 parties. So this is the common caller who is calling to all 4 target numbers at least once. So a common boss, a common friend, we can annotate. Internal calls, the calls made between target numbers. So it will display you that one target number is calling the another target number, the location of target number 1, and the location of target number 2, the date and time. Numbers in CDR, it will display you the common caller of both 4 or 3 or 2. So this other party is common to all 4 target numbers. This other party is common to not 4 but 3, and this other party is common to not 4 and 3 but 2. IMEI and CDR, the common handset. So in this IMEI, out of our 4 target numbers, 2 SIM cards have been inserted. Common location, it will show you that under this tower or cell ID, our 3 target numbers have appeared. This tower, 2 people appeared, and again this tower, the different 2 people appeared. The relation, it will show you graphically, very good feature. Appreciated by all Indian national agencies. The 4 red numbers that you can see are target numbers and the relation between these 2. So you can able to see, for example, 420, one of our target number is calling to this other party 31 times, and this other party is calling to our target number 11 times. Now 226, you can see the same number 226 99344 98226 is common to all 4 target numbers. The frequency of calls between these 2 numbers is maximum. So 226, this target number is calling to another target number 39 times, and he's calling back to him 6 times. So these are the relations. There are various features here. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. There are various layouts. In circle, it will appear as a circle. Right. You can print this. You can save this in image format. There are few features here. Transforming, you can drag the image wherever you want. By picking option, you can pick a particular number, and the numbers or the nodes associated with this number will be highlighted. So for clarity, you can pick a particular number and occupy the screen. Right? Annotating, if I want to annotate or give a name, I can give a name. Right clicking, for example, this is a boss. You can delete a particular node if not necessary. The settings, you can change the graph, node, the background color, the foreground color, the node feature, the selected node, the edge, arrow. So there are various features. It's highly customizable. Now if you want to add an image here, I'll add an image. For example, I'll add this one. So right clicking here, properties, I'll browse my image, saved in desktop. You can change the width and height and save. And by clicking on image, you can able to see that particular image. So if I want to take a printout or save it in image, I click on save image, desktop, right. We'll go to desktop. I'll enable all the desktop icons, and this is the image. You can take a printout. So it's a very good feature. We'll get back to on. I'll close this. So we have completed one module, that is a number. Now the next is tower or cell ID or the location. Now the first case, again I'll select we are viewing or we are analyzing only tower, so I'll select a case, I'll select a provider. Again the same options, I'll select all period. Now it will show you one provider and one tower. So the summary represents you how many numbers were present under this location or suspected location. So these many numbers were present. The frequency of each call, the same thing that we have seen in single number. So here I have done maximum calls under this suspected location or tower, and the details. The chart parameter, the same thing that we have seen from this particular tower. The archive is same, the call details is again the same, sorted again by date and time. Very important feature under tower calls, it will show you the mobile number and the other party both are standing or both are present under the same tower. It will apply in all the cases regarding bank loot and ATM fraud. So the mobile number and the other party both are under the same tower. The next, tower single provider, terrorist outbreak, and now I'll select Vodafone. Yeah. So I have Vodafone, so the provider would be one, but the number of towers would be more than one. Now it will help you a lot. In many cases, it will show you the common mobile number. So this number was present under both your suspected towers. If a target number is switching the SIM card, but the IMEI would be same. So this IMEI was installed or was present under both your targeted locations. If the target number is switching his handset, but calling to the same other party, for instance his boss or his wife, then you can able to see the other party common from both under the tower. The details, just click on any number. You can have a look that the mobile number or the calling person is changing his SIM card number. The IMEI is also changing. But the other party is constant. So very important feature. The next is same, towers all provider. Now I'll select location. In a particular location, the number of towers present and the internal calls. So the location would be same and the number of towers present in that particular location. So internal calls between these, the common other party between all these towers. So you can able to see that this other party has been received a call from 1, 2 and 3 towers. The groups, it will show you the group of numbers who are active under this tower. For organized crime, it is very important. For instance, I'll select any number and I'll view his level 1. It will show you the number of calls, that is 9, in a graphical format. So target number you can see in red. So these are the other party, his 9 other parties or 9 calls. Under these same tower, if these other party have called to some other parties, you can able to see this in level 2. If the calls is not present, yeah, these are present. So this was the earlier other party we have seen. The target number, for instance, has 9 calls, and he has called to this other party or target number under the same tower. So level 2. Now if these other parties of this target number 9730983734, if they have called or they have made a call under the same tower, this would be represented in level 3, and so on. So up to level 6 you can see for organized crime, it's very, very crucial. Tower groups, the most crucial of all. For this we need to go to settings first. I'll delete old groups. I'll select a group. I'll create a group. First is Paris, second France, Amsterdam. So as many groups you can select, you can create. There are no limits. And I'll move, for instance, this tower belongs to Paris. This second tower belongs to the group named France. The third tower belongs to the third group, Amsterdam. And the fourth, last but not the least, belongs to Germany. So we have created 4 different groups, and we'll analyze this in the home page. This is the case where this same type of crime happens in different areas, in different localities, in different locations, or in different cities, even in different continents. So the modus operandi would be same. I'll select all these groups or all these locations, and we'll see one by one. I'll select any group, for example France, the group details, and France group, how many towers or cell IDs I've inserted, and the data. It will display you the details of the data. The summary of only France group, that these were present only in the France location. So how these were, these many people. The next tab is under group calls. It will show you that we have seen the towers all provider. The number of calls. So you can see the mobile number and the other party both are under the same tower or under the same location, France. You can even view Amsterdam, and so on. In target and IMEI, you can able to see that in the location on the group name Amsterdam, this cell phone number was inserted into IMEI, and the vice versa in IMEI and target under the location of Amsterdam. This IMEI has been used for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 different SIM cards. Okay, the important ones. I'll select all different groups, the common mobile number between various locations. So this number was present in Amsterdam and France location. The same thing, common IMEI. So this IMEI was is being used in all 4 different locations, and the common other party. This other party has got a call from Amsterdam, Germany and Paris. The same thing we have seen in split analysis. In device watch, I'll select any one location and you will able to see the how many people were present under that tower. And half device watch, it will reference you by first half and second half. Night 12 to morning 12, it's first half, and afternoon 12 to again night 12 is the second half. Okay, the internal calls again important. I'll select all locations, all different groups. You can able to see the internal calls that one other or the caller is standing under France location and the other party is in Amsterdam location. The rest is the same. So this was the second module of the software, that is tower. So we have seen tower, single providers, all providers and groups. IMEI, again important, again I'll select the case and select all provider. I'll select any provider, for example, for instance I have Airtel. All period, it will show you the number of SIM cards inserted under this targeted IMEI. So there 2 SIM cards have been inserted under this IMEI. The total number of calls made from each SIM card. The chart is the same, the archive is same, the usage will show you on which date and time this SIM card was inserted and when it was removed. And under this duration, for example, this 916-261-5581 number was inserted on 25th of May morning 9:13 and it was removed from that particular IMEI 27th of May at evening 5:40 around, and the total calls under these 2 days was 79. Very important feature. Summary cell ID, it will show you the frequency analysis of selected IMEI. The common callers, if the handset is same and the SIM card is switching on but the other party is same, so you can able to see from this handset the common boss or the common friend. The map is same as single number, but here we are analyzing the location, the path of this targeted IMEI and not the number. The next tab is movements. The same thing, the route of targeted IMEI, the summary of targeted IMEI, again the first call, last call made by target number to other party from that targeted IMEI. The summary, the daily call in kidnapping cases, it would be helpful for you that from under this targeted IMEI, this other party has been called daily. The location that this IMEI is present under this tower daily. Rest is same. Multiple IMEI. Again, I'll select a case. I'll select multiple IMEIs. Same thing. You can able to see in which particular IMEIs which SIM card was inserted. The mobile numbers in IMEI. So you can see that this SIM card was inserted in 2 IMEIs out of 3. Other parties, you can see that this other party, or I would say these 3 other parties, have been called from all 3 handsets. The rest is again same. And case analysis, for example, if you have 2 different cases, you can also view and analyze the common mobile number, the other party and IMEI between 2 different cases. So we have completed the main home page of our software. The rest is operation part, so you can upload the CDRs, the cell IDs, and the SDRs. You can create a profile too. So by selecting the particular case, selecting your circle, whichever circle is yours. In your case, it would be international upload, provider, for example, Vodafone, and what kind of CDR are you uploading. So whether it's a single number, tower, or IMEI. So after upload, the CDR will get uploaded. Again, cell IDs could be uploaded, and this is the SDR module, the subscriber detail module. So after uploading the SDRs through this module, you can able to see all the names and addresses that we have seen earlier. So by clicking on CC summary, these missing name and addresses would appear. So it's very crucial, very important. In settings page, you can create a case. So I'll select or create any case. A case description. I'll create this case. I'll go to uploading page, click CDRs. I'll select that case. For example, for instance, I'll select any circle. And the CDR type. So we have to navigate the software. Yeah. Or I'll select different. These are the actually demo files. So in this case, the file will upload it, or the CDR will upload it, and this is the procedure that you have to follow. After uploading, it will show you how many records got uploaded and the data from date to date. And you can analyze this. Single number, I'll select that particular case. Yeah, the provider was Airtel. Yeah, so in murder in Paris, in this case, you can view the analysis. The next tab is existing CDR. It will display how many CDRs you have uploaded. You can search the number, the data, the address, the name and address, the anything that you want to search, and the parameters, whether you want to search from whole database of CDR, only you want to fetch the results from single number CDRs, the tower CDRs, the IMEI CDR, and various. In advanced search, you can search within cases. So if there is a link, you can find out. An international case or international search, you can search any international number. Design groups we have seen. We have created 4 different groups. The cell track option is very important. It will display you the number of towers present in the crime location. In general, there are various general settings regarding software. It will show you how many or which version the software is currently on. You can take a backup if you want to format the machine, or you want to shift the software from one machine to another. You can restore the same backup. You can take a maintenance. You can drive down a maintenance. The client server settings. So very important feature. So there would be one server and 4 to 5 different clients as you want. So we also support client server architecture. You can change your password from here. And in updates, you can download the cell IDs or the location IDs from our server. This is the help feature. By clicking on help, it's a particular help, so it's online, so you can have a reference that what was first call, last call. It will show you the description, its uses and the troubleshooting for the same. And the Facebook feature is under beta phase, so you'll be able to see the photo ID of his Facebook profile if that same number is present in the CDRs. So this was the cell track we were looking. So I'll select any radius, 5 meters. I'll select a location, a crime location, any location I want to select. So you can able to see that in under revenue colony there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towers of Vodafone. So it will save your time, your stress, your efforts to go on the field, and you can collect the cell IDs, the location IDs or the towers from your office without visiting these locations. We have also integrated the help file in here in each and every tabs. So this was about the software. Thank you.